I'm stupid. I'm really stupid, aren't I? Okay, so believe it or not, I just recorded like 7 minutes of intro and the mic wasn't even here. Like, alright everyone, hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of The Expanse reaction. This is Rod Live, and my name is Matt. This is the second time I'm recording this intro because I'm an idiot. So, before we begin with The Expanse, I would like everyone to know that if everything goes according to plan Keikakudori, this episode should be airing on March 20th. And right now, there should be a poll going on that will determine which show I will be reacting to after The Expanse Season 5 is over. So, there should be a link in the description as well as probably in the comments that will take you to said poll. And that poll is free. You can just go and vote for whichever show you would like to see. Now, there are 13 shows listed in the poll. And I can tell you the winners at the moment, because I'm recording this on the 11th, so this is over a week in the past for you guys. Hi, I'm time traveling in the form of video. But right now, the top contenders for the next show I will be watching is The Boys, Mr. Robot, and Game of Thrones. There's a couple other shows, such as Hannibal, Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, and some other fun stuff in there. Some choice picks that I have determined people might be interested in. So make sure to check out the poll. The results for the poll might be going a little bit differently by the time you check it out. So give it a shot and see maybe a show you want me to watch will win. So yes, just letting you guys know because it's only 2 days before the poll is over, because it ends on Monday, 22nd. So yes, go in and vote before that happens, and yeah, that's about it. That's just the small plug-in that I decided to throw in there. Okay, we're good. The Expanse. Hi. What happened last episode of The Expanse? Oh, a couple of things that people have let me know over on Patreon and YouTube comments and everything. So first things first, what actually happened to Naomi's body that got her all sorts of fucked up, other than just not being in space? But like, the actual injury that I saw that I was like, what is that? Is that like her entire, like half of her body got burned? But the thing is that it got burned because she got solar burns, which apparently are super easy to get in space. That makes sense. So yes, that's what actually happened to her body. Another thing is that when she was counting the things on the wall, I wasn't sure what that was. It was explained to me that apparently she's doing that because she is sort of calculating how much oxygen she would have left. Because there is a section of the ship that has oxygen and there's another one that doesn't. And yes, we saw her travel to the one that didn't. But the thing is that every time she was opening the door, there was oxygen leaking into the portion that didn't have any. Which means that she was leaking oxygen every time she was doing it. And that's what she was counting. She was sort of calculating what that was. That's what was explained to me. And I think there was something else that I'm pretty sure someone told me and I completely forgot about. So I'm sorry. But yes, I think that should do it for this intro. I don't want to make it too long. I already explained the thing about the poll and everything. Oh yeah, the other thing, real quick, Marco and Aris. So at the beginning of the last episode, and I forgot to talk about it in the discussion, Marco has this moment with Philip when he kind of puts the blame on him over Naomi's apparent suicide, which it wasn't. But the thing is that scene almost made me think that Marco like cares about Naomi to a degree. Here's the thing though. If he cares about Naomi, it's not in a healthy manner. I will say that much. So I get the impression that Marco might care about Naomi, but in this weird way of like, that woman belongs to me, you know? Like your mother. Because like, she's mine, you know? Like, I'm the only one that can tap that booty, like whatever, right? Because Mark Reinaris is an angry child, and I've referred to him as such since fucking like 5 episodes ago, and I will continue to do so. And it seems that most people agree with that. Most people kind of agree with that sentiment, which that makes me happy. I think someone said that like Naomi's actually the angry child in this situation, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's Marco. Pretty sure that's him. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to point that out because that gives him a little bit of a depth. It's going in the wrong direction though, but it gives him a little bit more, maybe. It also adds up to, Philip feeling like shit and, so yeah, I just want to point that out because it didn't at all during the discussion. Like when I was editing the episode, I was like, I don't think I talked about this, and I didn't, and I wanted to. So there you go. Yes. Now that that's out of the way, I think we may begin with this episode of The Expanse. So yeah, let's begin. We're getting close to the end. We have 2 more episodes, including this one, and then we're done for season 5. So yeah, make sure to vote what show you want me to watch next. So we might do it. Okay. So, The Expanse, Season 5, Episode 9. Let's go.
4 Golden Bow killed, 1 UNN cruiser destroyed, the other withdraw, and the Martian frigate was reported lost.
The Free Navy mourns our allies who died in this valiant effort.
Yes, sure.
But it was worth the price.
That was like the most half-assed, just like, yes, we mourn the dead. Anyway. Control.
That really seemed random to you?
Maybe she's not in a position to speak freely.
Yes.
Or she's hurt and she can't get to a microphone.
Exactly.
Or she doesn't have full access to comms.
Yes.
There's no way to know.
It's a trap. It's a trap, guys. It's a fucking trap.
We're a lot closer than the Rossi. We'll get there first.
Whoa!
Why not just come out and say what's going on?
All we can do is get there as fast as we can.
Guys, please clue in. I mean, it's a lot of assumptions to make, which is why I like that they don't actually know. I feel so distressed whenever we do this. Oh, she was scraping ice in order to get something to drink. Oh my god. We might see some action. And we might see like 7 people die. Not plot relevant people. We have so many people in this like small team that we can see action and they might all just die. Red shirts, is that the common term that we use?
Don't shoot.
Oh, it's just the family.
Anything that's worth money's in the house. Just take what you want.
Thanks.
You live here?
Yes. I mean in the house. We're the winter staff.
My name's Clarissa. My family had a house on the other side of the island.
Clarissa Mao? Your
Yeah.
family came to Thanksgiving one year.
What about the shuttle? Is it lunar capable?
Yeah, but the ship hasn't flown in a while.
Not since I started working here 2 years ago.
Some kind of problem with the reactor, I think.
Oh damn it, so it's broken then. Okay, so can we fix the ship then? Jean-Pac, I will always love you. Is she gonna upload the name of her husband? United Nations strikes back. They destroyed Palas, didn't they?
If the Belters on Tycho threw in with Anaros, I call that a legitimate target too. Earth Corp or not.
A target for what?
Follow-up strikes. I'm expanding the Palace Initiative.
The only thing we should be discussing is how to spin this strike as a limited military objective. And make it clear that we are not at war with the Belt.
We are at war with the Belt.
We can ally with certain factions, enlist them in common cause.
That kind of diplomacy takes time which we can't afford to waste.
So let's blow him up!
We have to take this fight back to the bastards who started it. And anyone else who cheers them on.
You think I don't want that? My Arjun is dead. And I'd sacrifice everything to bring him back. And right now, everyone who loved someone on Palace is feeling what I feel.
I am truly sorry for your loss.
But I don't have time for your
We
crap.
can't let emotion make these choices. We have to be rational and objective.
I think we should hit Ceres Station. It's the biggest port in the Belt.
I thought Anderson Dawes was a friend.
He'd never oppose Anaros when push comes to shove.
I will not be a part of this.
Alright then.
Are you stepping down?
Yes, sir.
To accept mine as well, sir.
Jesus,
Alright.
Dane.
I'll applaud that lady.
And mine.
I applaud that lady too.
Better than this.
Well, this is not great because like every like rational person on the table is leaving.
No, Koala. I cannot keep something like this from her. She's not the only one you love here.
I'm gonna threaten everyone else if you tell her anything.
With no power, this island's gonna get pretty cold.
Food here's not going to last much longer either.
Are you with relief services?
No.
We saw your helicopter. We've
People
been
followed
waiting
you
for
here.
evacuation for weeks. We're running low on supplies.
We're not here to evacuate you or give you anything, so fuck off.
You have to help us, please.
You guys are welcome to come.
What the fuck? It's a small ship.
Feel uncomfortable, but it's a short ride. No one else is gonna help them.
It is a short
Certainly
ride.
not the people that own these houses.
Are we gonna tell everybody on the fucking island what our plans are?
He's not wrong. This isn't the thing you want to spread around.
You
This
want
is
my
also
help fixing
true.
that ship? If anyone behind wants to come.
All right.
You have your orders.
Mm-hmm.
They make no sense.
That's not for you to say.
They
You
really
said
don't.
that the Rocinante was burning to a trap.
Exactly.
That's true. Why pick the fight?
You withdrawing that gate?
God, like, I feel like it would be very difficult for me to just not pull out a gun and shoot her instantly. Like, whenever she does this shit,
To the serial man.
I feel like it would be very difficult for me to not just pull the trigger on her. In fact, she almost did it one time. And even she's like... Arjuna Vasarala Rao. Beloved husband, if legend sends death, then I will search for you there. Oh.
3 more cabinet ministers just resigned. A no confidence vote is being scheduled for tomorrow. Pastor's gonna lose.
Snap elections then.
Yes, but those are unpredictable. A lot of people feel it's too risky in times like these.
You're talking about a coup.
What?
That's treason.
No, ma'am. The ministers just thought it would come across as more impartial if I were the one to ask. Madam Avasarala, if you were nominated to lead us again, would you serve?
I'm transferring to a strike group. Hopefully the one that takes out Anaros himself.
Delgado's gonna die.
A belter, a Martian, and an Earther go to a bar.
This again?
You never finished it.
The Earther says, give me a shot of the finest belter liquor you have. Best the belt has to offer. The bartender says, because it helps you think like your enemy. And the Earther says, no, because I'm trying to drink less. The best the belt has to offer is terrible. It used to be funnier.
There's gonna be some kind of revolt or something happening outside. Someone's gonna shoot someone and then it's just gonna escalate.
We believe it's best to have all food and other supplies moved to a central location for efficient distribution.
I don't believe you.
This is the most pathetic shakedown I've ever seen.
Shut the fuck up and do what I told you to do.
I don't think I will.
Stop it! Get out of the way!
Clarissa, come on.
We don't have to do this! We were in Baltimore. They're burying people in mass graves along the road. Please, just put down your guns.
Just walk away.
Is the way of pacifism gonna work, Clarissa?
Just walk the fuck away. You know they'll be back, right?
Enough people have died for no reason. Why are we waiting for them to give us a reason?
It's a pretty stupid strategy. All right, let's get back to work so we'll be gone before they come back.
I mean, I respect it. I respect Clarissa and her development a lot. I like it.
Don't treat me like a child. I've earned the truth. Mako killed Clay's Ashford, and I sat on my hands and played nice with him so you would be safe. He killed a woman I loved, and now he wants me and mine to murder her friends. And I go along again. How much shit do I have to eat before you treat me with some respect?
Do we mean as much to you as she did?
Good question.
Yes. Naomi is still alive on that ship. Marco wants us to kill Rocinante before they can help her. You can't save her! If we are disloyal now, we'll be killed. Not just you, not just me. But all of us.
If Drummer finds a way to go in solo, she'll do that. To go rogue herself she'll do that. Not that Marco will care, but
I spent my whole life learning how to survive in Baltimore.
this person might die.
I don't want to leave everything behind and start all over again.
I remember thinking that too. No one starts over. Because no one really leaves anything behind.
We're just growing the tribe.
What?
That's
Amos
what-
says that humans are tribal. That when things get bad, the tribe shrinks. On the road, he said we were a tribe of 2.
But it can grow.
But if we hadn't teamed up with you guys, we'd be dead now. We were stronger because our tribe grew.
Yes.
Still not sure what your collection of scullery maids and butlers is adding to the team.
Scullery made some butlers.
Just being people who need help is enough. If we decided to include everyone in our tribe without demanding that they prove we need them, maybe people wouldn't have thrown rocks at us in the first place.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, damn
Where
it.
did Timmy find you?
Oh my god, an idealist.
Serving a life sentence for multiple homicides.
That's a character.
It fucking worked!
Let's go.
Definitely moving around in the trees. No clear line.
Done. Run in. Run in, run in, run in. Damn it. They're stranded down there now. Clarice is gonna go in and try to help him. She's not gonna leave him behind. They're breaking in. They're breaking in. Fuck. God, there have so many people. Okay, we have cover. Go in. What was that? He got hit, didn't he? Where? I think a bullet straight up grazed him, like right next to the eye. Oh my god. Oh my god, is that Clarissa just Hulkamania and people in front? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Go, 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 go. We need to get in. We need to get in. Oh my god. Oh, you must... Damn it. Come on, Amos. You can't die here. You can't stay here behind. We need you, buddy. God, a grenade would be so helpful right now. Out of bullets. You're done. I can't believe you saved them. I literally cannot believe you saved them. Also, this fucking ship can take a fucking beating. She's covered in blood. Oh, that's great.
Initiating launch. Please wait until hangar doors are fully open.
Which ship? Oh, that's good. Oh, this is gonna be a rough start. We good? We chilling? Can we get to Luna safely now, please? I'm not sure what he did, but he did something. God, we barely managed to get through. Fuck, people fucking shot at this door. Aw, that's a nice view. I like that. Living planet again, living Earth. Hello, you two. What are we doing?
May I come in?
I can't say no to you. You're my master after all.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
All because of me. She's alive.
Is he gonna spend this in she kills Sin? We must avenge him.
She didn't walk into that airlock out of sadness or despair or remorse.
I'm pretty sure she was feeling those things anyway.
She left us.
Again.
She left us both.
Oh my fucking piece of shit. God, this is some like next level manipulation shit. This is so next level. God, I hate it. It's so disgusting. We brought her as a prisoner. We told her we're gonna kill all of your friends after you literally slapped her, hit her, and told her that she was shit. And then when she leaves, by fucking jumping into a vacuum, you go, she left us. Again, that bitch. She betrayed us. Like... I'm fine. I'm good. Okay. We have computing to a degree. It's getting closer. Fuck. We need them to clue in or Naomi to come up with some bullshit that will save us. She thought of something. She thought of something just now. Okay. Fuck, the episode is ending. And I have no idea what she's doing. Yeah, I just dramatic clonks. I have no idea what that means. I legitimately have no idea how to pronounce the title of this episode. Winnipesaukee. I have no idea. Anyway, so that episode of The Expanse, right? Okay. Oh man, like every episode of this show feels like it's way faster than like it actually like we watched this shit for like 50 minutes and it didn't feel like it. It really didn't. It always feels like half an hour, tops, but sure. It's like it moves slowly enough. Like, slowly and engaging enough that you feel like things are happening, but they're not. They're just teasing you with it. And then the episode is over, and you're like, God fucking damn it. I cannot binge watch this show. I have a fucking channel I have to take care of. I have to wait a week for now. And next week will be the final episode. And I didn't even realize that we were there, but we are. Okay, sure. Okay, so episode starts. Everybody is aware of the fact that the message transmission changed. And they're thinking, what does that mean? And this is something that I wondered instantly like last episode. I was like, well, even if the message changes, that doesn't really mean much. Because they already think Naomi's aboard the ship. So why would the message change? And that's exactly what happened. They were like, I don't know why the message changed. Anyway, let's get in there and help her out. It's like, God damn it. But like, the thing is that Marco wants us... Maybe that's how we get out of this. Marco wants to fight the Rosie because he doesn't want them to help Naomi. But what they don't know is that Naomi does not have control over the Shizumoka. So she just doesn't... Like, okay, maybe they keep them away from her enough so nobody gets close and blows up. The thing is that it appears that the Razorback is going to get close and maybe blow up. Here's the thing. When this season started, I was like, Alex might die this season. Because Cass Sandbar has been up to some shit. And we need to write him off. That's what they said for season 6. The thing is that they already filmed season 5. So I'm thinking, well, they can't really do anything with the footage that they already filmed. But they could like maybe change like one little scene in order to just be like, and he died. They could. Here's the thing though. If the Razorback gets close to the Shizumoka and they blow up, it's not just gonna be Alex, it's also gonna be Gunny and fucking Naomi. They cannot just straight up just go in and kill 3 of my characters. Like, they can't do that, they're too important. So, I'm thinking, okay, how do we get out of this? Naomi seems to have thought of something. And I'm worried because I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure what she thought about. Like last second, right there at the end, I have no idea what she thought about. She like looked at her thing, and then she was like, I thought of something. And then she put on the mask, she put on the suit, and left. She marked the thing, and then she left. And I'm not sure what she was actually doing. Yeah, I don't know. Like, my first thought was, she's just gonna jump into space. But I don't think that works. I mean, she will die if she does that. She has, like, no oxygen. No supplies, no nothing. And they're not gonna be able to get close enough to fucking save her. And even then, whatever explosion might happen is gonna be big enough that like whatever distance she might be able to like jump away from the ship, it won't really do anything. Like, if she had air support, maybe we can say that she jumps off the Shetsumoka and then just calculates how to be near the fucking Razorback, and then they pick her up. But she doesn't have that, so I'm not sure what she's going to do. But I can see a future, and I said this before, I can see a future where Naomi sacrifices herself in order for other cast members not to die. I can totally see that. So maybe that's what she's thinking, and I'm worried because I don't want that to be the case, but it could. Anyway, so we had a lot of Amos, Clarissa, and fucking Eric in this episode. So they went to a rich people's house, like a reserve or whatever, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna take the shuttle and we're gonna leave." And then the fucking house staff was just hanging on there. They were like, we were just here, and the fucking asteroids hit, and we just hit here, because we figured if anyone was gonna come and steal shit, they were gonna take the house, so we hit here instead. And Clarissa actually knew them, because they were like, yeah, our family hang out here, and you fought with your sister all the time, and it was like, yeah, sure. So they talked about that, and so okay, bond established. Clarissa, I love Clarissa's development. I really do. And like we mentioned this a little bit on like Patreon with some people. And I really do love the way Clarissa went as a character. Because I'm a big fan of characters that really stray on the wrong path for some whatever reason, some emotional reason. They go and do something that is like selfish or irredeemable or something, and then because of interactions with the world and people around them, they just come to the realization of everything I did was wrong and fucked up. Now I'm gonna like dedicate my entire life to doing the opposite, to doing not that. And I don't even think about that as like a redemption arc, because like redemption arcs are this weird thing where like people like, okay, so like everyone tries to do a redemption arc, and people try, and a lot of people hate it because usually it's a bad redemption arc. Usually it's someone that just shoot people, kills people, and it's like, yeah, I'm evil or whatever. And then they go like, well, maybe not really. And then we just hang out with them, and that's the end of that. And that's usually bad. But not even that. Like, I'm not trying to see Clarissa as someone that is redeeming themselves. Neither Clarissa nor anyone else. But I just like seeing a character that starts like here, and then they just decide, you know what, I want to be here because this thing was bad, and the change comes from like straight up within. Because like that's the thing about Clarissa that I'm really enjoying, is that it's not that anyone told her that what she was doing was wrong. It's that she, through observation, realization, thoughts, and emotions, she was able to be like, I'm a fucking bitch. What am I doing? And you know, at the end of Evidence Gates, she turned around and she saved us. Great. But then she just took whatever sentence was given to her. I mean, she couldn't do much about it, but she was like, sure, this is what I deserve. But now, after that, she is straight up doing everything she can in order to help as many people as she can. So the fucking resort staff are just hanging out there, and she's like, yeah, it's okay. It's fine. You can come with us when we leave orbit later. More people showed up. I think more part of the staff that was like somewhere else in the island. And Clarissa was like, yeah, you can come in. And everyone's like, what the fuck? We don't have the supplies. The ship is going to be fucking heavy. We don't know if everyone can come with us. And it's like, it's going to be super crowded, but like Luna's closed. So should be a short ride. It's going to be fine. Cool. Sure. It makes sense, I guess. But it's like, the thing about that is that everyone tells Clarissa, like, it would be better if we didn't do this. And Clarissa says, I don't care. I will not let these people fucking die here. I'm not going to abandon these people. If we have a chance to maybe get them out of here with us, I'm going to do that. And I really respect that. And even then, when the fucking Mr. Shakedown came in with this fucking crew of punks, and they were like, we're going to take all your shit, so get the fuck away from here. Clarissa was like, let's not shoot each other. It's fine. Let's chill down. Nobody has to shoot anyone. Nobody has to die. And somehow they managed to de-escalate. The problem was that obviously they were going to come back. And they did come back. And they did kill a bunch of guards on Eric's side. If we hadn't had done that. And I'm thinking that might become a problem. That legitimately might become a problem. Like, Eric's going to be like, my men died because you chose to let them go and then they came in, whatever. It could go that direction if they wanted to. I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying it could. But I really enjoy what they're doing with Clarissa, where she's just essentially just like, I'm gonna fucking die before I'm a nice person. Like, well, no, the other way around. I would rather die than not being a nice person than doing fucked up shit, right? Because the Clarissa is trying extra hard to... Okay, she just formed a set of ideals and she's sticking to them. That's what it is. And that's something I really like and enjoy. Yeah, that's a personal favorite of mine. You know, I've encountered a couple of characters throughout this fucking channel that have been sort of like that, and I grow to love them because I do love a character that starts at a rough place and then they become a better person throughout the course, to the point that at the end they're just like, no, I'm not allowing this to happen. I'm gonna save you. You're all gonna live. I'm gonna fucking make sure of that. I don't care the consequences. I'm saving these people. Fuck you. Or I'm gonna die trying. I love that. I legitimately do love that. So Clarissa is high up in my tier of characters right now. Really high up. So, alright, moving on. What else happened? I mean, they did get out of Earth. That was great. It was very clutch. I did enjoy how clutch it was. It was very tense. And yes, they fucking left. And that was great. I cannot believe that Amos saved that person. Whoever the name of that person is, give me a second. I'll check it out. X-Ray. X-Ray, who was it? X-Ray. Dayton Sinkia, is that it? Or Amanda Corner? No. Let me get a good look. Oh, it's Amanda Corner. It's 100% Amanda Corner. Yeah, okay. It was her. Yeah, sure. I cannot believe Amos saved that character. I really can't believe that. That was great. Well, did he save her? Actually, she might have died on the ship, actually, now that I'm looking at it. She might have died on the ship. I'm not sure what Amos was doing with her body. Anyway, because she got shot in like the back, so she could have just been dead. He didn't bring her with him when they were moving, when he went to the rest of the ship, so maybe she actually did die. He was doing something to the body with like a thing, but I'm not sure what that was. Was it like sucking in the blood so it doesn't like float around? Alright, could be. Anyway, that was a very clutch getting out of here. I cannot believe that there was no like internal conflict. I mean, there was, but it wasn't like escalating. So that was nice. We didn't have to like kill Eric or anything, or him clear Clarissa or whatever. So that was really good. Alright. Anything? Oh yeah, drummer. There's the drummer with drummer. Drummer with drummer. And this lady, what's her name? The bitch. Carol. So Carol, there's a drama with her and drummer, and fucking drummer is about to fucking break and snap. And at the end, she just straight up confronts the other lady. Her name is Oksana. There we go. Straight up confronts Oksana over, you're hiding something from me. And I would like to get some respect because I'm like dealing with all of this shit to keep you safe. And I would like for you to at least tell me things, right? To treat me with respect. I'm not a child. And the thing is that she does tell her what's going on, which is Naomi might be alive in the Chetsamboka and that it might blow up and kill everyone else too. And Drummer is like, all right, I'm gonna fucking save her. And Oksana is like, no, you can't, because even if you do it, like Marco's gonna kill us all. Like, not you, not me, like everybody on the ship, like our entire family, our entire harem. They're all gonna die if you decide to do something reckless and try and help Naomi. Dude, I really like the scene when, like, I was saying, I don't think I would be able to, like, resist this long without fucking pulling my gun and shooting at her. The asshole lady. Marcos lady. And at the same time, Oksana just approached Drummer and was like, give me your gun. Why? You know why. Because Drummer was about to do the thing that I said I would do in this situation. Because Drummer already tried to do it before. But that was when she was insulting Naomi. But she could do it again. 100%. Anyway. So Drummer's going to struggle with that. Hopefully Drummer will help us out. I don't want to see fucking Drummer and her family fight the Rosie. And Alex and the Screaming Farha or whatever. Like, I want them to cooperate. I want them to just pull a gun and shoot that lady, the asshole lady, the bitch, Marco's bitch, and then help us out and escape with the Rosie crew, and we ally ourselves with like Christian or whatever, with like the UN forces or some shit. All right. Let's talk about the drama, the political drama happening with the UN force. Okay, I like this. So, Christian just gives this like emotional thing of like, my husband just fucking died. And I like that was also the moment that like she accepted it. Because this entire time, she was like, she's trying to communicate with him. And she's looking at people put the names of their deceased on the wall. And she's just looking at them. But she's not participating in it. Until in the conference room, they're talking about, because they blew up Palace. And they're talking about blowing up more stations. More productions of the belt. And they're talking about fucking blowing up Ceres, which is where Anderson's DOS is it. And it's like a huge fucking belter colony. And they literally just said millions of people. And Christian is like, I can't. I fucking can't. And like for every belter we kill, we like radicalize 10 more. And also like there's a bunch of children, a bunch of just innocent people just living there. We cannot just start fucking bombing them. Marco Naris is not our fucking role model. Like, we can't do that shit. And the thing is that Delgado believes it's the right thing to do. And fucking David Pastor is like, he also believes it's the right thing to do because it's like, my job is to keep our people safe and as quickly and as efficiently as possible. And if we have to blow up the entire belt and kill everybody, then our people would be safe. As quickly as possible. If we kill everyone, then no one can attack us. Alright then. Christian is like, fuck you, that's bullshit. I hate all of that, and I'm resigning. I'm quitting. I'm out. Bye. Sort of like how... It's interesting that she's the one that does this now, because this is what happened before with Admiral Souther. That was his name. Admiral Souther did that before, like seasons before. And he ended up being like this like massive cool guy that we relied on, and he died tragically, but he was awesome. And it's a nice parallel because Christian was the one that stayed in the table back then, given she was like playing like a double agent situation. And also I think they were like suspecting her, so they couldn't like she couldn't like move around too much back then. But she's now the one that is like, no, fuck that, I'm out of here. And I love that she's actually like being somewhat emotional about this because she has fucking empathy. So she decides, no, fuck that, I'm not participating in this, I'm out. And then as soon as she did that, another member of the fucking council, she was like, I'm out of here. Another member was like, I'm out of here. Another member was like, I'm out of here. And then like in another scene, another character came to Christian, and Christian was like, you have something to tell me. What is it? She was like uploading like the name of the husband like into memorial thing. That was kind of sad. And then the person just says, yeah, I just wanted to inform you 3 more people in the fucking council fucking quit. So at this point, everyone's thinking, all right, we might have to do a rechoice of who's going to be our new leader. And it seems that Pastor's going to lose because nobody really agrees with what he's doing. So, Christian was like, are you talking about a coup? And she was like, no, I'm asking you, if people chose you to be your new Secretary General again, would you be down with it? And it seems like she's like, yes, I'll be down with that. And everyone wants her to be the new Secretary General again. So there we go. We had to go through David Pastor for some reason. But yeah, seems Christian is back in. And I like that. I like this version of Christian too. Because she's no bullshit as she's always been. But she's also like emotive in the sense that she has empathy. And I like that. This is the best version of Christian. And I'm not sure I'm not saying she didn't have that before, but it's very apparent here. That she's not just gonna fucking kill a bunch of innocent people just because it's like the most efficient way. It's like, no. We have to do this right. Okay. And then let's talk about this scene. Where Marco Inaros comes in and he tells Philip, your mom. Okay, so first of all, he comes in and he apologizes. Here's the thing. Philip was like, there's nothing you have to say sorry about. In fact, he apologized too. This tells me that Philip feels responsible and guilty over what happened, even though it wasn't his fault to any degree. Well, he was the one that told Naomi, you're a fucking loving with wall or whatever, and fucking slapped her. And also came up with the idea of killing all of her friends. But he's not regretful over that part. He's regretful over the fact that he brought her in the first place. Which was kind of cool because he brought her as like, I want to bond with my mom. I want to know what she's like. It wasn't cool to just kidnap her. I'm not saying that. But like, it was to a degree like something like cute from like a son to a mother to do. Because it showed that he cared about her to a degree. That's what I'm saying. The event itself is not great, but you can read a little bit of something nice in there if you like focus on that part. He's regretful over that. Not everything else that he did, but over that specific part. Marco is apologizing because he's like, all right, this is my next play. This is gonna puppet my son further. Your mom is alive. She somehow managed to escape into the Chattanooga, so she wasn't feeling sadness or despair. Not true, she was feeling all of those. But her determination was greater, and she managed to use that determination to fucking get in there and somehow survive. So Marcus, again, choosing his words carefully in order to manipulate further. He's saying your mother wasn't feeling sad or despair or anything. She did that to leave us. She left both of us again. And when he said leave us, I was like, again. He's gonna say again. And then he said both of us again. And I'm just like, oh my, I hate you. And then Philip had this like enraging reaction because it's like Sin died, Naomi's alive, so she killed him, and it's my fault, and my mom is a bitch, and she left us, she left me again, she abandoned me again, mommy issues and everything. And he has this like emotional outburst, And Marco is like, I got you, son. I just gives him like a hug, like a wholesome. And I'm just like, oh my god, dude. I hate you. Because like literally every single thing about that scene is like so manipulative to like every single degree. In literally every single one. So he comes in, he says the things that I said he said, because of the reasons that I said he said. And he does all of this in order to create that emotional outburst in Philip, to get that reaction. So then Philip is vulnerable, and then he's like, but I got you, son. You're good. We'll get that bitch that abandoned you and me, both of us together. We'll get her and her friends that turned her into a traitor to our cause. Walla. And he's like, yes, we're gonna get her. She killed my man Sid. I brought her in. It's my fault. I have to end this too. I'm gonna fucking kill her. It's like the fact that he spins it in a way that he's like, she abandoned us again. When like you kidnap her, you fucking keep her as a prisoner, you fucking yell at her, slap her in the face, and said, I'm gonna murder all of your friends. Fuck you, bitch. You suck. You earth-loving Wawala. Word by word. Fucking, you earth-loving Wawala. That's exactly what happened. Like, that's exactly a recreation of what happened. And then she just started crying and screaming. And just crying and screaming and crying and screaming. Which is why we thought she killed herself. Because it really looked like she was going to. So, like, she was at that point of sadness and despair. It's not that she didn't have them. It's that she managed to spin that into a determination to save the people close to her. The fact that Marco now just decides, I'm going to spin that in such a manner that it's going to be like, she abandoned us. She abandoned you again. And it's like, that bitch, she abandoned me. It's like, oh my god, I hate you. You suck, Marco Nash. You're the worst person I know. I hope... What did I say? I said it one time. I'm going to get my glasses because I actually don't look how I look without my glasses. Unless I draw all my hair on my face. That's fine. We can do this. This is fine. But what did I say that we should do with Marco? Just like fucking grab him by the balls and like hang him by the balls with like a hook, and it will resist until whatever, right? It will resist for like a second, but that's fine. Then yeah, like all the blood will rush through his head, and then what the fuck did it come up with? Yeah, I said like we should like do like the all-time torture. He likes history. He likes fucking Alexander the Great or whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, we should just like grab him and do like the torture thing where we like pull every limb apart by sheer force. We should do that to him. I feel like whatever resolution Marco Naros gets, he's not gonna get it hard enough. I feel like whatever punishment he gets, because he has to, and if he doesn't, I'm gonna be real mad. But whatever punishment he gets whenever he gets it, I feel like it's not gonna be enough. Because like we keep building this motherfucker as like the worst scum in the earth, the most manipulative asshole ever to be created ever, the fucking pettiest child ever. He acts like an incel, except he's not, because we have hard proof that he's not an incel. But he acts like one, right? He's an angry child that is super manipulative. There was even a moment when like someone in like the control room, they talked to Marco and they were like, yo, though like these fleets died and perished in combat with these fleets, and he was like, yes, we will remember their honor fighting for our cause. Anyway, and just kind of moved on. It was like the most half-ass, I don't give a fuck about those people. Let me focus on the fact that my ex-wife, who I hate, fucking left me again. Like, fuck you, bitch. You suck. Everything about Marco Naros is the worst. Like, however he gets it, and I don't think he's gonna get it next episode. I think he's gonna be our main antagonist until the end of book 6, maybe. So next season. whenever he inevitably gets it, I hope it's really bad. I hope it's like the worst. I hope it's the actual worst. I'm struggling to think how could he get it in order to be enough. Like I'm thinking about like Yakuza hit moves. What could we do for that to be enough? Like we have to like throw him on the floor and then grab a hot kettle of hot water, like boiling water, and then pour it on him while he's tied up, while someone is stepping on his dick with the heels. He might like that. Some people are into that. Okay, someone just hits him in the dick with like a baseball bat. That's better, yeah. And then someone just grabs him and just pile drives him into the floor head first. That's fine. Well, that'll be too quickly though. We need to paralyze him. That could paralyze him and he could remain alive. That's fine. We can do with paralyzation. But if we paralyze him, he's not gonna feel pain for like the rest of his body. It's just the neck. But that would drive him crazy. Well, he would have access to talking, which is his worst weapon. So what we need to do is we need to cut his tongue. Did I mention the Griffith treatment? We should do the Griffith treatment. We should Griffith him. Yeah, we should do the Griffith thing. Fucking destroy every muscle on his body. Remove his tongue. We can pull some teeth out too. We can take out an eye. An eye is fine. Both eyes is fine. He could live without both eyes. Yeah, we should do like the fucking Johnny Got His Gun thing from the Metallica video 1. This dude that goes to war and he like steps on a mine or something and he loses every limb, the sense of hearing, the sense of sight. He loses taste, everything, voice. Pretty much everything about him is lost except that now he's just like a lump of meat and like spine and like half of a head. So he has like no way of knowing what's reality anymore. We need to do that. We need to do that. We need to do that to Marco Naros. I feel like that would be fitting. And then we just leave him in like a corner, fitting him by a tube straight up into his stomach for like, I don't know, 30 years, give or take. I don't think he would survive 30 years in that condition, but you know, whatever amount of time until he actually does eventually die. We could create the cure for life. We could create immortality and then make Cream immortal in that state. We could do that for eternal punishment. At this point, I'm just escalating further and further because I think it's funny, but we should end the video. There's nothing else to talk about, I don't think. Yeah, I just hate that bitch. I just hate that bitch. Yo, any Marco Inaris apologists in the comments, leave. Actually do leave a comment. I want to know. I want to know, why would anyone defend this bitch? Why would anyone be like, yo, Marco Naris, I love that character. He's the best. Okay. He's a good character because he is able to elicit emotions in me that are very intense. I hate him. So there you go. Writing-wise, it's a good character. Talking about the character, immersing myself in the show, I hate him. I want him dead. I want like literally everything about him dead and to be tortured and fucking pain forever. God, I'm encountering a lot of characters like that lately. Fucking, I've been playing Danganronpa 2 lately on stream, twitch.tv/Haarute, wink. And there's a character in that game that I'm just like, you are the most interesting character in the entire game. The game would be objectively worse if you weren't in it. God, I hate you. I hate every time you open your fucking mouth, you piece of shit. And it's the exact emotion I get with this character. Those are two very different those are two relatively different characters, but I get the same emotion from them. It's the same reaction, and it's kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, Marco Naris sucks. Amos and Clarissa had a great time. Clarissa's great. Christian's going back in power. That's great. Holden and Alex are stupid. they might walk into a bomb and kill Naomi with it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what happened this episode. So yeah. Again, I'd like to remind everyone, there's a poll going on Patreon right now. It's a free poll. Go down to the link in the description as well as the link in the comment. I'm going to pin a comment that will have it in order to vote for maybe some of your favorite shows that maybe are in the poll, and maybe you'll get to see them 2 weeks from now or a week if you're watching this on Patreon full length. Well, not full length, Patreon early access. So yeah, okay. Next episode of The Expanse is going to be the finale. Whenever that airs on YouTube Public, you will be able to see what show I'm reacting at on Patreon. If you just go to the link, you'll see what show won and what show I'm doing on Patreon on next Saturday. Okay, there we go. All right. It's 11 a.m. I haven't slept since 6 p.m. yesterday. I'm gonna do that now. Thank you for being here. Bye. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this reaction episode to The Expanse. If you would like to see next episode already, the finale, you can do so over at patreon.com/Haarute. Link in the description for that, social media, everything else. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay everybody, take care. Bye bye.